पावन पुण्य सवेरा, से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे, दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। ओम की इस मधुर ध्वनि से किया परिवर्तन, प्रेम शांति सिखा के बदला सभी का जीवन। आदि देव प्रजापिता श्री बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। सोहनी सूरत अमृत ज्ञान के मोती, भव्य मुख पर चंद्रमासी चमकती ज्योति, दिव्य दर्शन दिव्य वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। विश्व में थी पाप की जब घटा छाई, तब विभूति आप जैसी धरती पे आई, एक तार में बंध के सारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम
Shanti. Today Bab Dada, so Baba just tells us to imbibe such qualities which will make us just become like him. Baba says, sweet children, this unlimited Father. So Baba is carrying out that divine task of transforming the entire world, and Baba just makes the old one new. So Baba is never, he doesn't have any ego. So you also must become as egoless as the Father. So Baba says he's the obedient servant of the children. So Baba doesn't have any awareness or the consciousness of that. because you get angry when you are influenced by the body consciousness, and you children should conquer that, and you must become very sweet, because we are going to that new world. That's the very sweet world. So let's listen to Baba's elevated versions, and today's date is 30th July. Sweet children, there is no one as egoless or altruistic server as the Father. So, because Baba doesn't have any wish in return, so we also shouldn't have any desire or wish. So Baba just tells this, and he gives you the children the sovereignty of the entire world, and then he goes into the retirement. All the bodily beings, they have such arrogance. So Baba says they are just being weighed in comparison to that platinum or silver or diamonds. So Baba says, do you have anything with which we can measure the Baba's value? We just surrender our lives to him. Question: what's the Father's message that you children have to give to the whole world? Answer: tell everyone you are the children of the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Therefore, never cause anyone sorrow. Remember the Father, the bestower of happiness, and follow him. You will go to the land of happiness for a half cycle. Give everyone this message. Those who imbibe this message in their lives will be liberated for 21 births. Baba says, just remember whose child you are. Obviously, you will develop those qualifications. So Baba says, just remember the Father, bestower of happiness, and you follow him. You will then go to the land of happiness for half a cycle. So when we remember the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, then we become so Baba says we develop such qualities, and this message must be given to everyone. Remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Because Maya Ravana has just made you unconscious, because when we become unconscious we don't even remember who are we. So Maya Ravan has made us unconscious because we forget ourselves as well as we forgot God. So Baba has given that a life-saving hope, and Baba has just awakened us. Song: our pilgrimage is unique. Om Shanti. Sweetest spiritual children, you understand the meaning of this song. He is the Father of our souls. The main thing is the soul. You children now know that you are souls, and you are personally sitting in front of the Supreme Soul. And you souls are sitting in front of the Supreme Soul. You have your own bodies. That one has a body which he has taken on loan. Baba just even teaches us the way to listen to the Murli. So Baba says we souls are in front of the Supreme Soul, and so you souls are sitting in front of the Supreme Soul. You have your own bodies, and that one has a body. So Brahma Baba also has a body which Shiv Baba has taken that on loan. Gurus take human beings on pilgrimages. There are many gurus on the path of devotion. In Bharat, a woman even considers her husband to be her god or guru. The Father speaks to you, children. You are that kind of the system has come to an end, because people of the olden days used to consider their husbands to be their gods. The Father speaks to you, children. You are the children, aren't you? Do you realize that you are the children of the unlimited Father? And you have come to claim your unlimited inheritance once again. So do you realize we are the children of the unlimited Father, and we have come to claim our unlimited inheritance. We have come to claim our unlimited inheritance, and you now have to receive salvation. You do have this faith. The whole world is in degradation and it's impure. You call out to Him in order to become pure. And there are so many gurus in Bharat. Some have 100 followers, some have 500, some have 50. So some may have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, just like the Aga Khan, who is the guru of those of Islam. And he has many followers. They all give him so much regard. No matter what he does, they still give him that regard. Don't look at the... There are many gurus on the path of devotion, and that too are number-wise. Some have income of multi-millions. The Aga Khan has a lot of income. His disciples just weighed him against diamonds, and all of them were donated to him. On the one side there were diamonds, on the other side there was the guru. The diamonds were then donated. There must have been so many diamonds. And nowadays many are weighed against gold, and the other metal that is used is platinum. That's even more valuable than the gold. So he was also weighed with this platinum. They also weigh people against that. Look how high the position of that guru is. There are many such gurus, and what would you give this Sadhguru? Would you weigh him? Baba is asking his children. So people of the world just give such regard, and they perform such things to express their regard. Baba says, what do you gift this Sadhguru? How do you weigh him? So do you weigh him against diamonds? Can he be weighed at least? Because Baba himself doesn't have any weight. Shiv Baba is just a point. How could you weigh him? Look how wonderful this guru of yours is. He is the lightest of all, and he is extremely subtle. You only have the one guru. Baba says, this Sadhguru just grants salvation to all the gurus, and Baba is just so light and he is so subtle. You only have the one guru. You know that Shiv Baba is the bestower, and God can never take anything from anyone. What can we give to the bestower? God can never take anything from anyone. He is the bestower. So the title God can be given to that person who just gives. He doesn't take anything. He is the bestower. Everyone gives donations in the name of God, and believing that they will receive the return of that in the next birth. They have that desire. Why do they donate in the name of God? Because they do with this belief that the return comes in the next birth with multifold return. So Baba says they at least have that desire, and that one is the unlimited Father. No one can do altruistic service just like the one. Look at the altruistic service that he does. He makes you children into the masters of the world and the land of happiness. Baba himself doesn't become the master of the world. That one is called the ocean of happiness, ocean of peace, and the ocean of purity. Everything is explained to you children very clearly. So Baba doesn't become the master of the world. Baba is the ocean of happiness, peace, and purity. And everything is explained to you children very clearly. And you receive liberation in life from the one Father, and you receive your inheritance of heaven from that Father. So Baba is the only one who gives that liberation in life. So we receive our inheritance from the Father, and the moment we have faith, that's all. Just remember Baba and your inheritance. You don't have to do so much. Baba says the moment you have that faith that Baba has come, and we have to claim that inheritance as we are his children. And of course we have, that one is called the ocean of knowledge. Even if you were to make the whole ocean into ink and the whole jungle into pens, there would be no end to describe the knowledge. So Baba has got that unlimited knowledge. Just think from the beginning till today, that is from the 90 years, how much he's showering that knowledge. Who else can write or just explain this much knowledge? So Baba says, if you had been writing this down from the beginning, you would have many books by now. This knowledge is very valuable. It has to be imbibed. You know, it's not about the matter of just writing. It's about imbibing that in life. You know that it doesn't come eternally. You now receive the essence of that. The Father comes and gives you children his introduction, and that's enough. Because we always maintain something so that the next generation can follow. That's why, whereas Baba says this knowledge cannot be carried to the golden age. By receiving the Father's introduction and knowing the Creator, you also have the knowledge of the creation. Your intellects say that those who go into the golden age will have maximum number of rebirths. So the moment we know the seed, we of course have the entire knowledge of the tree. So the intellects say that those who go into the golden age will have the maximum number of rebirths. Those who came at the beginning of the cycle will come first again. Understand the cycle very well. You also heard the song, our pilgrimage is unique. And other people have been going on pilgrimages for birth after birth. It's not about the physical pilgrimages. So such pilgrimages have been visited, have been done on for multiple births. And this pilgrimage of yours is just for one birth. There isn't the slightest difficulty on the spiritual pilgrimage. Baba says sometimes you go to the land of silence, then you take a tour around the new world, then you go to the subtle region. So Baba is the only one Satguru who gives this knowledge. No one else can receive salvation from other gurus. He is the supreme ocean of knowledge, who everyone receives salvation. So salvation cannot be done from human beings. That's only done by the Supreme Father. So everyone receives salvation. So what more is required? Even the elements become Sato Pradhan. Baba asks, children, do you require anything else when salvation itself is being received? So you receive everything there. So what happens in that stage? Even the elements become Sato Pradhan. Of course, the souls become Sato Pradhan. The bodies are completely perfect on Sato Pradhan. Elements become Sato Pradhan. Here, everyone is Tamo Pradhan. So the wind and elements are also Tamo Pradhan. There are many earthquakes, and there will be nothing in the golden age that causes sorrow. So look at the power of the bestower of happiness. So Baba just makes even the elements have the nature of constantly bestowing that happiness to the souls in the golden age. So Baba is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, and you are his children. You must therefore not cause sorrow anyone. So Baba just wishes to explain us this, that you are going to that world where the elements, the non-living things, or the living things, the animals, even they don't cause harm, because Baba has built that world. So when you are the children of such a father, you mustn't cause anyone sorrow. So Baba doesn't tell anything directly. Baba just explains with those examples. So you have to show everyone the path to receive the inheritance of happiness. The father says, you must only give happiness. Baba gives such happiness for half a cycle that there is no mention. There is no mention of sorrow there. Baba gives happiness for half of a cycle where there is even no trace of sorrow there. So you know that you have come to claim your inheritance of 21 births from the Father. And you are students. It's in your hearts that you are claiming the happiness of heaven. So all of us are students, right? Of course we study. Baba here, they are your students. So it's in your hearts that you are claiming the happiness of heaven from Shiv Baba. Therefore, all your sorrow will be removed. Baba gives that life-giving herb because this Ravan has made you unconscious, and Baba gives the life-giving herb that is Manmanabhav, the bestower of salvation. For then you will not become. Baba says, Baba gives such life-giving herb in order to revive us, rejuvenate us, not become unconscious for 21 births. So the Manmanabhav mantra itself is so easy. The bestower of salvation for all is the one Father alone. He is called the incorporeal, egoless one. And the body enters, that each Baba takes his very ordinary body. The father says, dear children, I am your obedient father. Obedient father. Important. People always write, I am your obedient servant. They will be there. Baba is so obedient. In that Avyakta Murli also Baba said, the moment you say Baba, Lord is present. That's the wonder. Baba becomes ever present, and so whoever remembers Baba wholeheartedly, Baba just is available. So they never write the title Shri for themselves. Nowadays, people write Shri so and so. They write Shri for themselves. That Father is in. No one is elevated in this world, but they give such titles. That Father is incorporeal and egoless. You are now sitting personally in front of him. You know that he is your father, teacher and Satguru. So Baba just makes this lesson very firm. Children, you are sitting in front of the incorporeal as well as the egoless Father. So you have to imbibe the heart, and you know that Baba is the Father, teacher and Satguru. All the rest are the innumerable gurus of the path of devotion. And there is still the Guru of all the gurus. That one doesn't have a guru, and that one is the true Baba, the true teacher and the Satguru. Baba is so Baba doesn't have any other guru. So the Father is, our Father is such a Father that he doesn't have a father and teacher who is not taught by anyone. So that's why many of the Shiv temples are named as, this is a Hindi term, that is Swayambhu, that he is not created by anyone. So you can't compare him with anyone. So you know that it is souls who imbibe sanskars. Baba is also a soul. He too has virtues. Your virtues are separate from his virtues. And the virtues you have at this time are the Father's virtues. Then in the golden age, so we are imbibing those virtues. In the golden age, you will have divine virtues. The Father is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of love. The praise of Sri Krishna is different. Baba is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of love. The praise of Sri Krishna is different. And Shiv Baba can't set to be 16 celestial degrees full. He is constant. So Baba is always there. Baba is constant. The Father says, you can't give me that title. I don't become vicious that I would have to become full of all virtues. So Baba says the Sri Krishna's title can't be given to Shiv Baba, and Shiv Baba's title can't be applicable to anyone. Baba says, I don't become vicious, that I have to become full of all virtues. The one who is perfect is complete with all the virtues. How can the defects appear in such a soul? You don't praise me in the same way as you praise this one. Those who heard this knowledge in the previous cycle will come and listen to the Father and remember him. At the end, there will be the cries of distress and there will be the cries of victory. Of course, when we listen and recognize his value, we will listen to him. You now understand the significance of this pilgrimage. Baba says, once it reaches the extreme side, then there will be an end. Then there will be the beginning. So Baba just teaches the pilgrimage of remembrance. So Baba says, by going on this pilgrimage, you will not return to the land of death. Because once people just visit any other pilgrimage place, they just stumble around and come back home after 6 months. So what's the wonder of this pilgrimage? The land of death itself will be finished and that new world appears. So many people come home from all those pilgrimages. So many people go to take bath in the Ganges because they consider Ganges to be the purifier. Look how much expansion there is of devotion. Just as a tree grows so large, its seed is so tiny, so too there is the expansion of the devotion. Of course, there is the splendor of the tree. Even taking a dip in this knowledge once can take you into salvation. Baba says each and every version, if imbibed, that will take you into salvation. If you just go into the expansion of the path of devotion, nothing will be received. So Baba says, you have come down onto the path of devotion and it took you half a cycle because that takes you towards the descending stage. In fact, if you just see, there is the descending stage of the devotion because first it was the unadulterated devotion, then as the expansion comes, then finally it ends with the adulterated devotion. So Baba says, when the stage of the path of devotion itself is descending, then how can the stage of the souls who perform devotion can be ascending? So that's why Baba says it takes you a second to climb the ladder and your ascending stage is beneficial for the entire world. And this lift is so good, it takes you from the very bottom right to the top to your home. This is known as benefit for everyone through the stage of ascending, because we need not go. Baba says the lift of the knowledge and the yoga, it's the very powerful lift, and that takes you right from the bottom to the top to your home. So that must be the very wonderful one, and it doesn't have any issues. So this lift is so wonderful that it does just works with that thought. It takes us to that place wherever we wish to go, and this is known. So Baba says this is known as benefit for everyone through the stage of ascending. Only the one Father is the bestower of salvation for all. Look at the difference between the knowledge and the devotion. There is knowledge, devotion, disinterest. And we develop disinterest from everything, of course, of the devotion. The disinterest of sannyasis is limited. The Father has explained there are two types of disinterest. One is limited disinterest through which no one receives salvation. The other one is the unlimited disinterest through which you receive salvation. The moment you get circled with the family life, you become a saint. The moment everything sets back, then the disinterest disappears. But Baba says you must have that unlimited disinterest of this old world. So Baba says, so with this unlimited disinterest, we receive the salvation. Baba says that the limited disinterest will not give you anything, whereas the unlimited disinterest just grants us that salvation. You children are now giving Srimad in order to receive salvation and become the most elevated of all. An elevated world is now being established according to Srimad. Such a world is being established based on Srimad. That's why Baba, of course, gives such elevated directions. This world has become corrupt because the dictates of Ravan were followed. Only you know that you are becoming elevated. The world doesn't know this at all. So we follow Srimad and we become elevated, and this Ravan has created such corrupted world. And the world doesn't know at all. And it said of you, Brahma Kumaris, that you are going to bring about destruction, and the destruction truly has to take place. Because previously they used to tell Brahma Kumaris always talk about destruction. Now the worldly people themselves are aware that this is the destruction time. They didn't take this term that is destruction. So we always used to say that the destruction is just ahead. They always used to say that, why do you speak such something which is not great? So Baba says destruction truly has to take place. It's through this there will be benefit. So with this destruction there will be a benefit, because without the destruction of this old world, how can the new world come? When the Father comes, then the great war takes place. People will then say, didn't we say that Brahma Kumaris would bring about destruction? Truly destruction has to take place. The old world will be destroyed and we are establishing a new world. So how do we establish that new world? That's based on Srimad. That shouldn't be forgotten. It's not that we create that new world. Baba's Srimad will create that new world. After the old world, there will definitely be the new world, and destruction takes place every cycle, for it is only then the gates of heaven will open in Bharat. However, when the gates of hell will be closed, then the gates of heaven will open. However, how can those people understand this? As you progress further, many people will understand. They may not understand now. As the time further progresses, when the time is close to the completion, then they will understand. When the Father comes, the whole of the old world will be sacrificed. This sacrificial fire of yours, in which everything is to be sacrificed, is just wonderful, and only you know this. No one else knows this. And the Pandavas are to be victorious. They just offer the sesame seeds or the ghee, something. So Baba says such a huge sacrificial fire is created which will completely swallow the entire old world. So even if you explain to others, they don't understand. The Pandavas are to be victorious and everyone else will be destroyed. Only you Pandavas will remain, and you will then rule in that new world. This knowledge is very wonderful. Only the one Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness and the bestower of salvation for all. He is such a sweet and lovely Father. Baba just says, your Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, and you must also do the tasks of removing the sorrow. Just look at the Father, how sweet and is lovely. Can you measure his sweetness or the love? And you have been saying, sweet Baba, when you come, I will surrender myself to you. You alone, none other are mine. This doesn't mean that you can leave your household and come and stay here, no? Sometimes the surrender doesn't mean that you just come and sit here. Baba says you just sit at home. Baba just makes this lesson. It's not that you leave your responsibilities, come and sit here. You can stay at home with your family and do the 7 days course. So wherever you go, just be Manmanabhav. Baba says, just connect your mind with me. And remember the Father and claim your inheritance. Simply stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. It's by this attention has to be paid that mind should be always connected with Baba. By doing this, your boat will go across. That is the mantra of Manmanabhav will make your boat go across. That boat will go across from the ocean of poison. You also know you have to remain pure and not eat impure food. You receive murlis too. At some point, you won't even receive murlis. Baba said in last morning's murli that Baba said you're not supposed to miss any murli, because if you miss the murli, then you will be marked as absent. Such times may come. There will be difficulties, upheaval, then you won't be able to receive murlis. Baba has given so much knowledge, and we brothers and sisters have just accumulated all the murlis. So whatever you see with these eyes will not remain. Everything will be burnt away. It's not about the matter of accumulating, it's the matter to imbibe. Total annihilation never takes place. There is just the one world, and it changes from new to old. And it is said, a new world and an old world. It would now be said that this is an old world, and only a short time now remains. People say the duration of each cycle is hundreds of thousands of years, and they say they don't understand that this is the old world. They say that it's still hundreds of thousands of years for this world to become old. It's not. It's already old. There is nothing left. So Baba says, look at the inventions, how much they are doing. That's why, because of coming into this belief, they are still asleep in that ignorance. Baba says, whereas Baba gives the fact that a little time is left and the old world is just on the verge of its closure. And they say that the Iron Age is still to continue for 40,000 years, and in fact the cycle is only 5,000 years. And your intellects have this knowledge, and people have totally stone intellects. They don't know the creator and the director of the drama, even though they are actors. So Baba says they are the actors of this unlimited drama, but neither know the director or the creator. What else can be called such souls? Therefore, what would you call them? You should understand how the strange geography of the world repeat. The intellects of those who understand this very clearly will imbibe it, and they will inspire others to imbibe it. So they claim, Baba says, what are the signs of such souls who imbibe that and inspire others to imbibe it? They claim the highest status of all. So the Father says, I am now giving you the knowledge that I have. If you can't enable others to imbibe it or explain that, so it's not clear even in my intellect. So that's why Baba says, first explain it to yourself, make it firm, then you can do the service of others. Because when we inspire others to lead such lives, then we claim the highest status. The Father says, I am now giving you the knowledge that I have. According to the drama plan, I repeat that. Once the birds just came down from a tree and they just swallowed the entire ocean. They just made the entire ocean go dry. So Baba also says, oh, the souls, you started imbibing that knowledge, so you have always, you also have just taken everything from the ocean. Baba says, I too have a part in this drama. Of course, I play my part on the path of devotion too. And when God has to repeat his part, then our roles also repeat. I have now come So Baba's role is not that it's not less on the path of devotion. Baba had such amazing role on the path of devotion because he had the role to fulfill the wishes of the devotees and to grant visions to them. And I have now come and I'm giving you my own introduction on the introduction of the beginning, middle and end of the creation. So Baba says Baba is the ocean of knowledge and Baba is the director and creator. He knows everything. So Baba, despite knowing, Baba will not let us know what's going to happen in the future. As the time passes, the curtains gets unfolded. Baba is of course very smart. I too am bound by the bond of the drama. Baba says, what can I do? Even I am bound by the bond of the drama, and when he himself is not liberated, how can you liberate yourself? Sometimes the souls feel that, Baba, we don't want to come into the cycle of birth and death. That's why Baba tells in the beginning, children, I am too bound by the bond of the drama. Just think, I play my role right from the copper age, then come. But Baba plays very accurate role. I only come once to give my introduction and give you the knowledge of the beginning, middle and end of the creation. Because no one else can give you the knowledge of the beginning, because the creator knows the creation and its beginning, middle and end of the creation. That's why Baba says Baba comes once and gives the knowledge. Why does he say once? Because what was said on the path of devotion, there are many concepts on the path of devotion. The one says that he comes in every age. The one says that he takes the 24 incarnations. So Baba says, that's why Baba mentions that he comes only once, and when he comes, he gives his own introduction and he gives us the knowledge. Acha. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, father and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual children. And we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father and Bab Dada. So did you wish, Baba? All of you, did you all wish? Of course, we should have such manners. If someone says something, we should have at least a courtesy to respond. Baba tells Om Shanti, so it's your task to wish him. Baba just explained on this. The essence for Dharana, the first one, become as obedient as the Father. You have to become the obedient. Don't show any arrogance in any situation. Remain egoless and incorporeal. We can't become egoless if we have not become the incorporeal. The moment we become incorporeal, the consciousness of the body is broken, then we can become egoless. And second one, understand the contrast between the Father, Teacher and Sadguru. Let your intellect have faith and follow Srimad. Stay on this spiritual pilgrimage. Because Baba is teaching the spiritual pilgrimage, not the physical one. So our task, our attention must be paid on to be on that pilgrimage. And the wonder of this pilgrimage is that even the weather conditions can't affect that. Even if you fall ill, you can be on the spiritual pilgrimage. Even your own health conditions will not be a matter, because it's the power of the intellect. Of course, when we go on the physical pilgrimage, when any kind of cyclone or weather turbulence is observed, then that will affect our pilgrimage. So Baba says, so as we go on this pilgrimage, of course the storms of Maya come, then we come to that halt. So there will not be the descending stage. When we become slack in our efforts, then we will have that stage where we just stop. So Baba says your stage shouldn't be like that, because there is a very less time and you should be in that flying stage. Baba says it's not about the ascending stage, it's the time demands the flying stage. So Baba just says, always fly with the wings of the knowledge and yoga. Just the today's blessing is wonderful. May you be an elevated effort maker who uses the word effort in a very accurate way and constantly move forward. When we understand this word, that is effort, in an accurate way and constantly when we move forward, sometimes we make mistakes. In the process of providing that justification, we say that it's okay, I'm just an effort maker. So Baba says, you are an effort maker. It doesn't mean that you have the liberty to perform all kinds of mistakes, because Mama has already told the effort is that one where the moment you performed one mistake, you will never repeat that. Because Mama had kept that aim and ambition, that's why she progressed in her life. So we have to keep this term, we have to understand that word in a right way. It's not about for justifying our mistakes and just doing it all the time. Sometimes the word effort becomes a very good justification for when you are defeated or when you fail. Baba says it's your weapon. So I am just an effort maker, so it's okay. So when some mistake is made, then you say, I'm still an effort maker. However, do you think it's apt to say such things? No. However, an accurate effort maker can never be defeated, because the true meaning of the word effort is to move along while considering yourself to be a soul. Look at the reason. Because the word effort is associated with the soul conscious stage. Because this Hindi term, that is Purusharth, the Purush, which means the soul. That is, Arth means that considering yourself as a soul. That is, if you are in the soul conscious stage, you can't perform any mistake and you will not be defeated. Effort makers who stay in such soul conscious stage continue to move along while keeping their aim and destination constantly in front of them. They never stop or let go of their courage or enthusiasm. They don't see the side scenes. They don't look at the excuses. They don't look at any situation or any person, but they always have their aim and objective in front of them. They never stop or let go of their courage and enthusiasm. They have that zeal and enthusiasm. So that's why the term effort maker means who are on that steady progress, who will gain the victory. There is no matter of defeat in slogan. Remain aware of being a master, almighty authority. This keeps you aware of being the master. I am the master, almighty authority. That if that is in my awareness, that reminds my stage of being the master. The soul is the master, because the soul is the master, almighty authority, because the soul is the master of the body and the master of the sense organs, and such a soul will become the emperor. How much treasures we receive. That's why Baba says you shouldn't miss Murli any day. Do you remember what Baba said when you miss Murli? What else do you miss? Baba says you will miss Baba's love, remembrance. So Baba says, of course, we may read the Murli later. It's okay, but still, the time when Baba gave that's we lost. And while carrying out any task, while speaking, put a stop to the traffic of your thoughts every now and then. Stop the thoughts in your mind for a minute. And also while doing something physically, stop that for a moment and practice this. Only then will you be able to stabilize yourself in a point form of powerful stage of remembrance. Just as it's Baba says, just stop everything for a minute. Even if you're doing something physically, just Baba says stop and stabilize in your form. Then the powerful stage of remembrance is possible. Just as it is becoming easier to carry out the task while being in Avyakta stage. So the stage of point form of powerful remembrance should also be as easy. That's the stage of volcanic yoga. Because performing actions in that double light stage is still easy, but being in that seed stage form and doing your task that requires the constant attention. Om Shanti. Today is Satguruvar and we offer bhog to Baba. And we have Mrityunjay brother and Dr. Banarasi brother. And all the brothers and sisters who have received that bhog slips are requested to go and be at Dadaji's meeting hall, where the trans messenger sister comes and meets all of you. All the surrendered brothers and sisters who have come for Bhatti or Bhattis in Anand Sarovar, your meal arrangements are also in Anand Sarovar. Your Amrit Vela and Murli will be in Anand Sarovar in Divya Anubhuti Hall. And evening meditation is in Conference Hall. And tomorrow's Amrit Vela and Murli also will be in Conference Hall. And Jagruti sister will just share the schedule of the Bhatti. Om Shanti. Double light Yog Bhatti is going to start from today, and it's meant for Sevadari and Samarpit brothers, and it's organized in Anand Sarovar. So you are requested to just enter the hall from 4:30 p.m. where you will be applied sisters or brothers there would apply tilak on your forehead, and post that there is a class by respected Santosh Didi, the personality of the purity and royalty. And 7 to 7:50 p.m. there will be a welcome song by Madhurvani team, and post that Sushma Didi will just explain the aim and objective of this Bhatti. And Yogini sister from Mumbai will just express her good wishes. All the surrendered brothers as well as the brothers who stay at centers. So that it starts from 5 p.m. So we will all enter the hall by 4:30 p.m. and the venue is Divya Anubhuti Hall, Anand Sarovar. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So it should reach the way we wish Om Shanti, that vibration or that energy should reach across the globe, or it should reach every spiritual gathering or any other universities. it should echo. So such programs are to be planned on 2nd August, and along with the respected Prime Minister, and along with him we have 2 more ministries, and we have the social justice ministry, and we have such a grand event on 2nd, that's of this, that is making India de-addicted from everything, and there will be a virtual launching. So the program will start by 10 a.m. and first there will be the auspicious inauguration through the lamp lighting, then there will be the welcome, the national anthem, then the respected PM will address the nation. And wherever we have already informed the centers, whoever is organizing the event, they will just meet, and the detailed schedule will be explained by Dr. Banarasi brother. There will be the news on that print media. That will be, of course, the something which will grab the attention of the public. That is we are just doing everything. It should be a revolution, that is with the aim of creating that cooperation, or with the aim of rebuilding, or with the aim of building the characters. Let's listen from Dr. Benares. So we will listen to Hariral brother. It's not about creating a news. It should be a revolution which is to be created from our organization side, and we Godlywood Studio, we are the content partners with 108 the communication platform, and the content will be telecasted repeatedly on PM TV and Om Shanti channel. All the channels will have maybe the map of that program. Of course, the target is 10 crore, and Dr. Banarasi brother and his team, the kind of effort that they have put in, it's not a great deal even to reach the message to the 25 crore. The moment or the kind of the support that the government of India, and the intensity with which the news is spreading, and the kind of the support that is extended by the all the channels, we just approached 60 to 70 channels out of 160, and all the TV channels have also expressed their support, and they have already acknowledged that they would telecast the content. So we will just take it forward. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. This is the year of Baba's revelation, and it's very clear. The government asks, brother, have you shared your list? We haven't received, because so they say that you give some more list, we will allow everyone. So the first one is we haven't taken the name of Madhuban when 10:30 p.m. we receive a call from the ministry that you have just skipped of the headquarter itself. So how much are you going to? So what's the strength of that program which you will organize? So we told that we are expecting around 10,000 people here, and there will be the virtual launching by respected PM, and there will be the lamp lighting session, and there will be some other activities as well. So I'll just relate in 2 minutes. Raipur, Madurai, Ahmedabad, GGRC, Sirsa, Panipat, Agartala, and West Bengal. There are two, and that is one is Madhu sister and Kanan sister. These two sisters have committed in Telangana, Hyderabad, Bhopal. Pune, Jagadamba Bhavan. There is a direction from the ministry that the governor or the chief minister or the sports minister, they are also participating. They are also attending the program. There will be that a way that such programs can even be organized by Brahma Kumaris, because no one has ever thought about this program, and such a very difficult program is being undertaken by trusting us. So whatever, no matter what, we will just make it. Baba is with us, and we have such a Shiv Shakti army. So let's make it. Let's do the one who just reforms the spoilt world. So we will just prove that only the one Father who can make that happen. So a big round of applause if you are just agree. Wow, Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba, angelic Baba. Thank you, Baba. So we also request Mohini. We also request the trans messenger sister, that is Rukmini Didiji, to get the book message. Let's offer book to Baba. Om Shanti. I reached the subtle region to offer bhog to Baba. I usually gave the love-filled remembrance of all the brothers and sisters to Baba the moment I reached there. So today, because when I was in the physical world, I was just listening the news. So then I told Baba today the special remembrance and the service that's happening of Baba. I also have come here while taking the love-filled remembrance of the Trimurti brothers. So Baba just looked at me and says, Baba is just seeing the children are completely occupied in revealing the Father, and Baba's revelation that the arrangements are just going on. Baba is also seeing, of course we are just seeing that the spark of that destruction in multiple places, and the children, the service that you do by coming together, and Baba's task is of the establishment. And you are just creating that volcanic form or that splendor to that task. So then the people of the world just sing your praise, saying that Brahma Kumaris. Baba also sometimes feels very funny. My children are just occupied in revealing the Father, whereas Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are visible to the world. Baba started saying then, Baba of course listens to all the news, and Baba also gives inspirations to his children. He of course gives inspirations to all other souls in revealing the Father. When there is only this one sound, that is, he is the same Father, then the drums of the Father's revelation have to be rung, because Baba's task is just revealing the children, and it has already happened, and now we children have to reveal the Father. Children, your thoughts, your time, energy are being used in Baba's task. It's a good thing. If any waste thoughts arise because of service, so you children will always get the success as you move, as you progress further. And when I just get the news of this event, and Baba was very happy, and children are always constantly, they are on the field of, they are constantly available in the field of service. And then I told Baba, today is the beginning of the birthday of all the brothers who are staying at centers. those who are staying at centers, all the Brahma Kumars. Baba just says you are anyways Brahma Kumars, but you have. Baba also adds this term, that is Tapasvi Kumars. You children are in the gathering, you are on service. However, Baba said that when your Tapasvi form is clearly visible to others from your life, then the souls who are yet to come, then they will just experience some attainments from you. It's good. The gathering that is happening at this time, it's very good, because you will get the power of the gathering. A Bhog was in front of Baba, and Baba just, there was the Bhog offered on behalf of all of the souls, and Baba emerged all those souls and just fed Bhog to those souls, and Baba gave all the brothers, the Pandavas, Mahavir children. So Baba gave the love-filled remembrance. So while carrying that love-filled remembrance, I just reached the physical world. Om Shanti. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Gulzar Ji. Baba says, what's the difference between a householder and a trustee? It's a matter of one vowel sound between those words. What do you attain when you become a trustee, and what happens when you remain a householder? In a householder, activities are always like it's mine, mine, mine. And in a trustee, it's yours. So we have to ask ourselves, does the sense of household attachment ever arise in you as a trustee? So Baba says, if the feeling of mine arises, Baba says, by saying mine and mine, you develop attachment. By saying yours, yours, you become detached. Om Shanti.